Hello. Hello, everyone. Yes, thank you. You. Hello. Welcome to... Let me lower my volume. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Welcome to Morpho Plays Video Games and talks about things on the Leopold Morpho channel. That's me, by the way. Hello. How have you guys been? It's been, it's been a minute. Oh, I can turn on like a horrible pixel filter if I want to. I love those. It's been a moment, hasn't it? Let's restart this. I wanna actually watch like the little opening. How you guys been? Yeah. Hello. If you've maybe been on the Discord, then you should probably know I haven't been streaming recently, but if you were not, don't worry, I'm gonna talk about that today while playing Sonic Advance. What a dramatic opening. Do you know who Sonic is? Is the color good, by the way? I had to once again put like a filter over the game because the screen is like darkened. I hate it. But I think it should look good. I hope. Morpho, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. Oh, I don't like the pixels moving. So I'm playing this on the Wii U, as you probably might have expected at this point. Let me turn off the gamepad. Would you shut up? For some reason, Sonic Advance came out on the Wii U, but only in Japan. But the game is in English anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. We're gonna play as Amy today because it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. No, I was not gonna be playing as Amy, regardless, and I just decided to use that as an excuse. Definitely, this was all planned. Who do you think I am? I am a professional. But yeah. Why Sonic Advance? Nobody asks. Well, it's just a nice game that I can just kind of play through without having to think much about what I'm doing, I guess. Amy plays, like, very different from the other characters in this game, by the way, but I feel like her slower pace is honestly appreciated in this stream. But yeah. Seeing you do a Sonic stream feels kinda nostalgic somehow. That's... I suppose that was like my first, quote-unquote, my first, not really, but like one of my first streams. The first one when I was using my model, for sure. But yeah, how have you guys been, generally speaking? I already asked that 3 times. Today we're gonna play this and just have a chill time, and I'm also gonna talk about, like, let me lower the volume a bit more for me. I'm also gonna be talking about the things that have been happening in life. Which might be the reason why I haven't streamed in like a month. Actually, it's completely the reason. We're gonna talk about that. If you've been on the Discord, you probably already have some idea, but many things have been happening. I think I need the speed shoes. I'm gonna try to... I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get all of the Chaos Emeralds, because probably I won't be able to do all of the special stages properly. And it doesn't really matter. You have to actually get all of the emeralds and beat the game as Sonic to get the true ending, but... it could be fun anyway. I'm gonna try doing the special stages anyway. But oh Jesus Christ, I overshot that a lot. Yeah. How you doing? So last time I played some Zelda, I talked about the dentist, probably, that I was going to the dentist soon, stuff like that. I did indeed go to the dentist, and that's kind of where my problems all started. For you to have, like, I guess a bit of a notion, I've been to, in less than a month, because I think I went to the dentist on, like, the 18th of last month or something like that. Currently, we're in the 14th of February. In, like, less than a month, I've been to 4 different dentists. And I've had, like, 7 different consultations. Will be an 8th soon, maybe next week. Because, let me tell you something, that first dentist visit, like, was a mistake. I kinda, sorta was not able to eat very well after that. Basically, like, what I went to do there was I just needed to patch up a tooth that had, like, a little hole in it. Because, you know, that kind of stuff happens sometimes, especially with, like, teeth that are already, that have already been patched up in the past. You know, sometimes a little hole sprouts. I just had to go there to get that patched up. I did. I messed with some other teeth that, like, I had a few cavities. So yeah, I did that. Skip forward to, like, the next day. I fucked it up real bad. Skip forward to, like, the next day. And immediately, I cannot chew with the left side of my mouth, like, at all. It's just extremely painful. Very sensitive. I cannot do, like, anything with the left side of my, with the right side of my mouth. I'm sorry. I get those two confused. So I just struggle with that for a bit. Like, you know, it's probably gonna go away after a few days. Cut forward to like some 3 days later, mind you, I was not able to eat very well. I was still planning on streaming on that week, but I just could not actually have the energy to. I actually did almost stream on like the 19th, I think, of last month, and like on that very same afternoon, after I decided not to, just my blood pressure just lowers dramatically. Because I had not eaten enough. So it was a good thing I didn't stream on that day, because I would have had to stop it early, because, yeah, that was not fun. Cut it to like some 3 days after that. And... cut to like some 3 days after that, and... I'm just like... with the left side of my mouth hurting as well. So then I have like both my right molars and my left molars are hurting. I cannot chew basically anything, and I'm like, okay, let's go to a dentist. The dentist I had gone to did not have like, I'm trying to get up there. The dentist I went to did not have like a schedule. Let me restart this. I'm just gonna, you know, we're just gonna be chilling, and I'm gonna be playing and talking about things. I might restart a few times, I'm sorry. But yeah, the dentist I went to did not have like a schedule. And there was not something that could wait, because for some reason, I don't know what reason, I don't know if it's because I'm like overly sensitive in most regards. I was gonna say my teeth. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. But one of my teeth, they broke in the front. Like, I don't know how to explain it very well. The front part of the tooth, it's like sprouted a crack. And I was like, this isn't good, and they hurt a lot. So let's go back to the dentist. The dentist I went to didn't have a schedule, so I went to another one. And the dentist was like, yeah, okay, you're gonna need to get, like, he patched up my tooth that had chipped in the front, and then he was like, you're gonna need to get, like, a root canal. And I was like, okay, I'll do that then. As soon as possible, and by as soon as possible, I meant I wanted that for, like, yesterday, because I was in pain. So, you know, we're looking around, and it's like, okay, well, we can perform the procedure, but you're gonna have to wait like a week. And I was like, okay, there's no fucking way I can wait that long. And I was talking to my mom, and she was like, oh, you're just gonna have to wait. There's nothing you can do. You know, that kind of stuff. Because I am, admittedly, a pretty... I want something done yesterday kind of person, especially when it concerns my health. And I couldn't eat. Like, I could not fucking eat. I hate that slope also. So it was pretty bad. So I was like, okay, Mom, let's wait until next week then. Totally, let's just do that, wink. And then I just, like, schedule an appointment with, like, a private dentist that was, like, 24-hour service. And so I go there, and, like, first things first, right? I go there. No, I don't need a root canal. She takes, like, an x-ray of my teeth, like, immediately. No, I don't need a root canal. The dentist that said that I needed one, complete quack. Just absolute buffoon. My teeth were just sensitive. That's all that there really was to it. The feeling that I had done by the first dentist was poorly done. So she redid all of them. So my teeth was gonna stay sensitive for a while. And she also told me to get like a proper, like, I don't know what it's called, like a panoramic x-ray of my mouth. I hate this fucking slope, dude. to check like my wisdom teeth. I never got any of them pulled out, so she wanted to like take a look at them. So I did that. By the way, this is like the second time I was irradiated because of my teeth. The second time I had to get an x-ray, and for some reason this has never happened before. My left eye has become really bothered. All of these times I get like an x-ray. I don't know why, it's just becoming very annoyed at it. I don't really know if that means anything. I hope not, but anyway. It seems like you've been through a lot. To be honest, like I'm talking about this, to be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like it was a near-death situation or something like that, right? I am exaggerated. I am panicky. It's true that at first I couldn't eat very well. I am able to eat a bit more properly now. It's nothing that is gonna like kill me or anything, right? It's just me being bothered by things, and that ends up bringing my mood down. But to continue the story, I'm very bad at telling stories, by the way, chat. But you know, if you're following me so far, I do the X-ray. I go back to the dentist, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna need to get like a protector for your mouth, so that you don't." I don't really know what it's called in English. It's like so that you don't rub your teeth together. And I'm like, oh, I already ordered one of those from the quack doctor I went to, right? And then I brought it for her. I was like, here, take a look at it. This is the one I ordered. Completely wrong as well. It was not formed to my mouth at all, for one. It did not fit. It was like a kind of, how do you say it? It was not this straight. If you put it in your mouth, it actually like bends your teeth in a very uncomfortable way, and it just hurts to put on. And she was like, this is entirely wrong. There is no way you can use this like at all. And then I was like, oh, do you know anyone that would actually do like a decent one of these? And she was like, yes, there's this doctor. I'm gonna give you his contact. And yeah, that was that. That's the doctor I went to this week, by the way, a few days ago. And this one is actually like one that I'm going to as like a you know, the intent of him actually becoming like my dental doctor. So, you know, he's actually like trying to build a profile and everything. And you know, he was like, oh, you need to get like another x-ray for this part of your mouth, which is what I did today in the morning. So I've been irradiated 3 times now, and I hope I don't die. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, it's just, you know, x-rays, but my eye is very bothered. I'm sucking very bad. I'm still in the first stage, by the way. Did you notice that? So yeah, that's been the situation with my teeth. I got that exam done today. By the time it's done, it's gonna be like the end of next week. So I mean, there's nothing I can really do in the meantime, although he did give me like a toothpaste for like very sensitive teeth, because guess what? It still hurts. It does not hurt nearly as much. At first, I could not eat anything. I could not eat meat. I could not eat rice. I could not eat bananas. Bananas hurt my teeth. Soft bananas hurt my teeth. That's how bad it was. I'm able to eat that stuff now. I still can't really eat like hard things. So, you know, Valentine's has been a little disappointing. But generally speaking, I'm actually able to like eat now. I am fucking up so bad at chat. I'm sorry. It's been a while, okay? I'm sorry. But it's getting better, very slowly, but it's getting better, which is also why I even mentioned on the Discord a few weeks ago that like I was actually getting better. I might go back to streaming soon. I'm not going to say that my streaming is gonna go back to being what it was. It was like twice a week, maybe. It's probably still gonna be like a little slow for now, because this is still something that really gets to me. Sometimes, you know, I feel fine. Sometimes I'm able to eat just fine. Sometimes a bit less, and I admit that that gets to me, and it makes me kind of depressed. And on that note, like, apologies if you sent me a message or something and I didn't reply to it. I've just been feeling very, like, on and off, you know? Like, sometimes I feel good, sometimes I don't feel good. There's, like, some crazy mood swings going on, and I know why. It's just because there's something bothering me, and that's just the person I am. But, like, my apologies if, you know, I didn't, like, reply or something. Don't take it personally. It's just me taking time for myself. I hate. I only feel hate and pain. Restarting again. I'm not stopping until I get there. But yeah, that's basically what has been going down that has truly, like, prevented me from doing streams for a while. And you could make the argument, like, I understand. I know teeth stuff is scary, but it's like, you know, it wasn't like a life or death situation. I did not have to pull out all of my teeth and get dentures, although I will admit that I considered doing that at some point, because it hurt so fucking much that I was just like, you know what, if I have to do that, I would rather do that over living like this. But no, that's not really the point. But, you know, it's not that bad. It's just that I'm like a very, you know, I'm a very sensitive cat boy. And these things just kind of really get to me. As silly as it may be, it's just something that really brings down my mood. And I've been struggling to do, like, a lot of things in real life. They're kind of getting back to normal now, thank goodness. But for a while, I was, like, just very... Can I just die? Oh, yes, I can. For a while, I was just very, like, you know, what's the point? Because, what is the point? You've been around before. If you've been around before on these streams, you know how often I eat things like cookies. And you also probably know that I'm the one that cooks for the most part. You can't really taste your food. You can't really eat the cookies. You know, it just gets really depressing after a while, but I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm getting better. Not being able to eat did, like, very well, did also affect, like, my, my other existences, because of course it did. Finally. Sorry that took so fucking long. My digestion was awful. My digestion was just terrible because I could not chew very well. So I was just swallowing, like, big chunks of food. And that didn't help. I was in pain on my stomach, like, kind of all the time. But that's also been getting better, thankfully. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so used to playing this on, like, a small screen. But yeah, that's thankfully also getting better. I still have some, like, a few ways to go, but I'm getting there, I'm healing, slowly, as per the usual. And, you know, fuck. I needed to get, like... I needed to get, like, a... What's it called? Like, private dentists, too, because the ones that are from, like, my healthcare... I do have healthcare, but they have gotten really, really bad. I can't do this again, can I? I don't have any extra lives. We're doing this again. I don't care. I'm at least finishing the first specialist thing. Let me move the mic a little bit, just a second. Yeah, sorry about that. What was my button to? Actually, you can hear some clicks, right? It's okay. There you go. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it, I guess. I did do other things, of course, in the meantime. I was not just being in pain. At some point, like between the first time I went to the dentist and everything, I went to the movie theater to watch the Sonic 3 movie. Because Void wanted to go, we were just kind of staying at home, not doing anything. So that was fun. And some dumb stuff happened while we were there, because of course it did. So we were at the movie theater to watch the Sonic 3 movie, and the movie theater was actually not that full. But on the seats right behind ours, there were, like, some kids that... Like, they weren't kids, like, super young or anything. They were, like, teenagers, but... They were very clearly very excited to be there watching the Sonic movie. And they were talking and they were laughing, and I was like, okay. Let's maybe move. I don't want to, like, be here for the entire movie. That's gonna be miserable. So we did move a few seats. Like I said, the movie theater was basically empty. That's not true, but it was not that full. We could move just fine. So I did that. And yeah, the moment the movie starts, Void is like, oh, they're not gonna be that loud during the movie. They're gonna be quiet and stuff. And I was like, no, I don't trust them. I don't trust them one bit. Okay, so we moved. The moment the movie begins and, like, a shadow appears, those kids start fucking screaming. Like Jesus himself just descended from heaven. And I'm like, I told you they would do that. And, you know, it's like that. They were actually not super loud for most of the movie, but, you know, eventually Live and Learn started to play, and they started screaming again. But at that point, you know, the movie was being loud at you, so it was barely audible. Maybe still not, like, you know, good movie theater behavior, but it was not as awful as I thought it would be. But then, like, towards the end of the movie, and I'm gonna talk spoilers for the Sonic 3 movie. Let me see if I can do something. I'm gonna, like, change my... This is like your Morpho spoiler warning for the Sonic 3 movie. I'm gonna change, like, my expression. And you can, like, mute the stream or whatever. And then when I change the expression back, it's because I'm not talking about it, about, like, a post-credit scene anymore. But for now, I'm gonna change my expression. And yeah, that's I don't know. This is your spoiler warning. Yeah. We stood there, we watched the movie, that was fun. The moment the credits started, half of the people left the movie theater because for some reason people don't tend to stick around for post-credit scenes. Like, I think everyone knows that the post-credit scenes are a thing. But, you know, the movie theater's lights were already on and everything, so people were already leaving. Those kids were still there. There were some people that were still there. And they show, like, the post-credit scene with Metal Sonic, the many Metal Sonics, and Amy. And I am biggest Sonic CD fan, maybe. Not really, but I really like Sonic CD, like, a lot. So I was very excited for that. And, you know, they showed Metal Sonic and it was like, oh, there's no way Amy is not gonna be in the next movie. And then they showed Amy, and in, like, a moment of spontaneous mind break or something, it was like, I just thought to myself, like, keep in mind, people are no longer at the movie theater at this point. It's like, you know, there were only a few people here and there. The lights were on. I was not actually intruding on anything because I am good boy. But the moment Amy showed up, I was like, those kids, those loud kids, I wonder if I start clapping. Because they seemed like really big Sonic fans. I was like, if I start clapping, are they going to clap? If I clap at the movie, are they going to clap? And I don't know why I thought about that. I don't know why that came to mind. But for whatever fucking reason, I just say fuck it, and I start clapping. For, like, Amy's appearance. And sure enough, they followed, which was on its own already amusing. Like, I was already, like, amused by that. I was laughing my ass off. But something I did not, in fact, expect. The people that were still watching. That, you know, there weren't many people left, but the people that were left in the movie theater also started clapping. So for no good reason, like whatsoever, just because of a dumb joke and because I really like Sonic CD, I, for some reason, somehow make, like, the rest of the movie theater clap at Amy Rose on the movie screen, in the post-credit scene. And I felt very proud of myself. In, like, a very dumb way. I felt very proud of what I had accomplished. So that was great, and then Void just looked at me like, what the fuck are you up to? And I was just Amy Rosing and the clapping and the stuff. And then we left the movie theater and the stuff. Those kids also left. And Void was just like, was it you that clapped first? And I was like, I think I was. I think I was the only idiot that was like, I'm going to clap at the movie. So that was the highlight of probably all of January. I mean, I was a nuisance at the movie theater immediately after they shut off the projector. So I guess they were just that terrified of me. But yeah, there you go. That's your Sonic 3 movie and the movie spoilers. And me being a nuisance. That was great. I loved that. I liked the movie too, mind you. I thought it was nice. I liked all of the references that they had in it, both to Sonic and to other things. Somehow the Pokemon Company, I guess somehow is not really like the right way to put it. I mean, you know, it was like a license of some kind. They earned money from that, but the part where they mention Detective Pikachu was like, it was cringe, but it was good cringe, you know? Like, that was fun. Like, yeah, I cringed, but in a good way. It was a nice movie, though. I think they like translated the Shadows story to like movie format pretty well, and I liked the way that the characters were portrayed. I'm not gonna say who they are because spoilers, but and one of the actresses in the movie was a lady from Breaking Bad, which caused me and Void to have like a slight aneurysm because I don't know, because we're stupid like that, I guess, but that was fun. That was nice. It was a nice movie. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the fourth one. My fear is, you should put this on your resume. I would put it as an achievement. I will put that on my resume up there with the time I beat Toho-Tan on hard. That the credit scene where like, you can officially put on your resume good at bullet hell games, and I was like, don't mind if I do. But yeah, it was a nice movie. What I worry about is like how long they can keep it up. They've had like 3 Sonic movies so far. I think all of them were very nice. I think all of them were enjoyable. But there's like only so many characters in the Sonic character catalog. I'm not too sure how long you can keep on doing like Hollywood movies that are actually gonna turn a profit or even like be enjoyable to watch. Like as you started to exhaust that pool of characters, you know, like Sonic 1 was just Sonic. That was great. That was like you know, everyone knows about like the whole thing about Sonic's original design for the movie and how that was changed, and the movie was actually good. Sonic 2 had the Knuckles and Tails. You can't really go wrong with that. People that like Sonic are gonna be into Knuckles and Tails. And then the third movie had Shadow, which is also a very popular character. I feel like Amy and Metal Sonic, I love both of them dearly, but I feel like that's already reaching a more niche interest base as far as like Sonic characters are concerned, you know? And after that, it's like, where can you really go? Like, you can't just market the next movie with like, holy shit, Big the Cat is in the movie. I'm sure some people would be excited about it. I'm sure some people would watch it, but you know, the appeal is gonna start to fade as time passes, and it kind of worries me that the movies might end up in a see yourself becoming the villain kind of way rather than dying a hero kind of way, you know? Not that I want them to be bad. I just feel like you can only make so many movies about anything, any subject, any franchise, before people start to lose interest, you know? And they're very much like... they don't seem to want to stop making them anytime soon. So, I guess that's a bit of a concern. Not too much. I'm not really like a Sonic fan. I wouldn't really call myself that. I play a lot of the games, but I feel like for you to really call yourself like a fan, you need to feel like it's something that is very important to your life. And as much as I enjoy Sonic games, I don't think I would cry if they didn't exist or something. Like, I think of a world without Sonic, I don't see myself as saying I don't want to live in that world. I think of a world without cookies, and I think to myself, no thank you. But yeah, I've been on a Sonic kind of mood because of the movie. I've played a lot of Sonic games since I watched it. It's kind of why I'm playing Advance, also because it's a short game. And like I said, I don't have to think about it too much. I can like actually focus on talking. So, you know, that's nice. I do look forward to the 4th movie, and I will watch it at some point when it comes out. And I hope that we get Sonic CD2. That's not gonna happen, but you know, I hope the movie does really well and the Sega gives us Sonic CD2. I would cry many happiness tears, like a lot. So yeah, that's my unrealistic hopes and dreams for the 4th Sonic movie. I think other things also probably happened. I might take a bit to remember what they were, but I will. Besides that, though, I've been drawing a lot. 'Cause, you know, I didn't feel good enough to be streaming, but I was feeling many emotions, and those are good for drawing inspiration, as it turns out. So I've been drawing a lot. I have like a bunch of unfinished sketches. I don't know how many of them I'll actually finish, but the ones I don't, because I don't want to throw like all of the time and effort I put into them away. The ones that I don't finish, I will still post like whatever line art or sketch I have. Okay, did it. So, you know, you're still gonna see those. But you know, you can, by the way, like, between you and me, you can come up to me and demand those drawings if too many time, if too much time, too many time, yes, perfect. If too much time passes and I have not delivered, you can demand those, because I am very likely to get cold feet and be like, ah, but they don't look good, I don't want to share them, I don't want to, it's embarrassing. But like, I need to put things out there. If I wanted to, one, get better, then to like two, get feedback, and just three, because people would like it. I know people would like it. I just am too self-critical, and I needed to be less like that. I understand. So I'm just coming out clean, like right here, in front of everyone that is here. And also publicly archived for posterity. So, you know. But yeah, that's something I've been doing. I think I have some good ones. Honestly, sometimes you just need like a little bit of event to take place for you to feel things and want to draw and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Void is not like that, and he's like the only artist that I really know. So, you know. He can draw like whenever. It's still impressive to me, and I'm happy it's not just me. I've talked to, I've seen him talk to people that are also like, oh my god, I don't know how you can just like draw and come up with gold just like that. Like, I can't draw if I'm not inspired. And Void is always like, haha, I don't need inspiration, I just need money to pay the bills. Which is fair, but like, that's an unfair advantage, and I hope you realize how, what's the word? What's that word that people online use a lot? I hope you realize how disparaging you are being. But, you know, it's nice. I've been doing things that I'm happy with, actually, so. I would be happier if I had forgotten things the Sonic community does. Ah, don't worry about that. If you look deep enough, you're gonna find any community doing something like that. I'm gonna try to stay relatively high up on these levels that I know have like the special stage springs in them. I actually know where they are in this game. This is like one of the few games that I have that memorized. I don't know why this one specifically. I guess because it's kind of short. So it's not too difficult to remember. Yeah. But if you look hard enough, I think you can find like some maybe not as pleasant sides to any community. I don't really like the idea of like community as a whole, if we're talking about like video games or just shared interests in general. Like, I have my own community, obviously. I fostered that one. It's small, but I'm happy with it, and you know, it's something I created. It's something that I messed up, by the way. It's something that I created. It's something that I can have some level of control on. But generally speaking, like, you know, like video game fandoms and that kind of stuff, I don't really get into that. I feel like there's just way too much pointless discourse and like unspoken rules that you need to know. And, you know, this one is bad and this one is good, and everyone else in the community accepts that, so you have to accept it. It's just not something I'm interested in, you know? So just in general, even if I was like a huge Sonic fan, would I be a part of the Sonic community? No, I don't think so. I don't think just in general I would be of too many things. I try to avoid that kind of stuff. But you know, to the people that are part of that, you know, like, good for you, and I hope you are able to enjoy like your time with that kind of stuff. And that was like a random kind of rant. Not really, I went on. It was something related to that I think I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was, but I remembered that part. But either way, you get my point. I think probably most of the people watching are aware at this point that I'm a little reclusive, doesn't really get along, a clown. Oh my god, look at him! Look at him! Oh, hello! Can I take you home? Oh my god! He's growling at me though! Oh, but he's so cute! Oh, he's so cute! Oh, he's a little lion! This is the smallest lion I've ever seen! Oh, he's so cute! Oh my god! I love pixel art like this. Look at him! He's simple, but he's so cute! Okay, focus on what you were talking about. What is it that I was talking about? Anyway. I don't remember. The lion erased my memory. I really don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, how you guys been? I say that a lot. I think Avoid told me that I say that too much on the streams. I just don't want to feel like I'm talking too much. I want to actually give like other people a chance to say things that I can interact with and reply to and this stuff. Although this is a bit more of like an update the stream kind of stream, so I guess it makes sense. If I'm talking a lot, like I get it, there's you know, there's sense in that, but still. Overall, though, things have been nice. Honestly, the weather, I was really worried about summer this year. A reminder that where I live, it's summer currently. I was really worried it was gonna be like unbearably hot. Ah, fuck. That was so close to that spring really fucked me up. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not gonna bother getting all of them. I wanted at least the first one though. But we'll see how many I can get. If I'm missing like just one, I can come back for it. I was really worried about summer, because you know last year was kind of really hot. But honestly, it was very pleasant. Like a couple of weeks ago, and even right now, it's not comfortable. It's quite hot, but it's not that bad. Honestly, it's okay. So that's nice. And you know, the year has been calm enough that you know, obviously compared to like this period of time last year when I was having like my cat problems, compared to that, everything is gonna feel calm. My mouth may be in pain, but that's much more preferable than what happened last year. But you know, generally speaking, the year has started off alright. I would have liked it to not be with pain in my mouth, but it's okay. Although, yeah, there is something that was kind of unfortunate that did happen that I can talk about in a bit. I guess I've started journalism school, nothing very interesting and some problems with my cell phone, but I'll survive. Oh, that's interesting. I hope your phone survives, but journalism school, that's interesting. I think my stepfather is it my stepfather? I think it's my stepfather, yeah. He has like a degree in marketing, I think it is. I think that's it? Or is it my father? I don't remember, one of them. He doesn't really use it though, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what it entailed. He just got it as a degree, like, you know, he went to college. I guess he wanted the degree, that's fair. But yeah. Sorry, I'm back with food in my body, that's nice. I am also able to intake nourishment recently. In the more recent moons, the nourishment has been assimilated into my body a bit more appropriately than before. But it was kind of very shit not being able to eat. That was not fun. I just... Wait, what? Oh my god. Is this one of those things from, like, the Carnival Nights zone? Oh, it is, isn't it? Kinda? Not really. Close enough. The problem with my cell phone is that one of the colors are a little saturated, but nothing major. Oh, I know what that's like. My old phone was like that after they replaced the screen. And they just put, like, the shittiest screen possible in it, and it just started getting hot all the time, too. But, it's father if it's your father, stepfather if it's your mom's new husband, father-in-law if it's Void's father. I mean, like, I get it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know much of, like, family terms. It's like it's family. It's like, you know, it's a guy I see. Like, I know him and everything, but like... Ahoy there, hello. Amy, gambling queen behavior, yes. Why? Okay, I mean... Is gambling queen behavior? I don't know. I don't know queen culture. Yes. Oh my god, stop. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. I was right to be scared. I thought it was the up and the down thing too. Yeah, the what is it called? The worst part of Sonic 3 to many people. Like, I understand the first time I got to the up and down thingies, I had trouble with them too, but it was only the first time. I understand them now. Today I learned that Morpho has daddy issues. No, I don't. Hello? No, I don't. I don't really, like, hang out with my family outside of Void and, like, my mom too much. Like, I go to birthday parties. I don't think there's an issue. Unless daddy issues is also, like, a different thing. I mean, realistically speaking, like, right, actually speaking, do space cats from comments really... From comments? No, not comments. From comments. Like, a comment session. Do space cats from comets even have parents, right? Or is the comet my parent? Is the comet my dad? Please, Egg. Be a dude, bro. Oh my god. This sucks! Ah. Also, yes, queen behavior is everything where you can say I support women's wrong. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Is that a good thing? I'll keep that in mind. You know, if I meet any queens. The problem is not having a daddy, but I think a Void might fill that role. Oh my god, how many dads do I have? How many do I have? Chat all of a sudden has decided that I have, like, more fathers than even I knew. I thought Void was my husband. But yeah, it's Valentine's today. Are you spending time with your Void? If you are not, don't worry. You're not missing out on anything. We don't really have, like, anything planned. To be honest, I didn't even realize it was Valentine's Day until I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god. I needed to play Amy. No, I wasn't just gonna do that. It's definitely... Look, chats, no. It's definitely... I planned everything properly. Why meet a princess when you can meet a king? Why settle for a king? Aim for God. Oh my god. Oh my god. How far can you take this? I mean, we're already a god. It's difficult to go beyond that. Unless we're talking... No, this is not the stage I want. Unless we're talking about like those gacha games where you have like the god characters and then you have the ones that go beyond that. I guess some of those can look quite fatherly depending on the gacha game. So maybe you're onto something. I mean, you know. Also, I said at the start, Morpho doing a Valentine stream without void discards. It's not really a Valentine stream. It just happened to be on Valentine's Day. But if you wanted to call it that, we can do like a fun stream where everyone in chat, you are all the Valentine's dates, and I am also that. See, why wouldn't you want to date me? I have such a way with words, you know. I can speak so good with my mouth. Why wouldn't? I mean, who wouldn't, you know? Who wouldn't, really? I wasn't thinking about the gacha games, I was thinking about the position of power. If we're talking about positions of power, why would you want to go for a god when there are non-believers, you know? Why not just go for, like, the president or something? You know, it's like that thing... What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer? That kind of stuff, yeah? Just go for the president, honestly. Oh, you're also cute! What are you, a bear? I think this is a bear. What do you have on your neck? This is a bear with a choker. I hope it's not a mouth gag. It does kind of look like a mouth gag. Look. Hello. Why would we want to have you as a date? Do you really want to be bullied on this pink-themed day? Hey, I can be pink. My eye can be pink. My third eye. Forget third eye, chat. Honestly, third eye is pointless. Forget the third eye. Invest on like a second set of teeth. That's my advice, given like the recent events. The third eye, no good for nothing. Get more teeth. That way you can always eat the cookies. I didn't do it. Power and romance. A date with chat, are you that desperate? Hey, I'm doing you a favor here, excuse me. I'm giving you an opportunity that few will ever see. Today actually the Void was reminding me of that Animal Crossing Smash or Pass that he wants to do, so I guess expect that soon. I actually forgot about that. Did you know I've not been okay? I don't think too many other things happened though. I didn't really like go anywhere. I was mostly just at home moping my existence. Although one very good thing happened. Very good. One of my neighbors used to be like very, very loud, very obnoxious at night. With like music, and she stopped recently, but she only stopped because actions were taken against her, but you know, people were complaining. So and I think she used to live with like her mom. I actually learned recently through like the neighbors talking to me, because you know, I go out to talk to the neighbors. I touch grass, believe it or not. Mostly just she brought like these flaky cookies made with like cornstarch, I think it was. And I couldn't eat them, but Void could. And we were talking about like, you know, we were talking about how she's been quiet recently. It turns out that she's moved. Like, only her mom and like her grandma or someone live in that house now. She moved to a different city, so like, I am free from that, and I can rest really well at night thanks to that. So, wherever she is, I hope she's happy, because boy, I am happy that she's far away from me. So that was a good thing. Although a bit of a sad thing, and I guess maybe I talked enough about like unfortunate events already, but a bit of an unfortunate event, and one that has had me honestly kind of upset, like recently, from very recently. I don't know how to put this in like a way that doesn't like potentially give anything away, because I don't want that. But I guess like long the story short, like a really good friend of mine, or someone that I considered a really good friend at least, I still do. Nothing happened between us, mind you, but recently they had to like leave their, you know, online accounts because of like personal reasons. And they did it like very suddenly. And that was kind of a bummer, because like I didn't really get to say like bye to them or anything. So that's gotten me like a little upset. I am also a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they watch this channel. I don't think they're really aware of the fact that I stream. But yeah, I don't think they watch this channel, but just for the record, I guess, or in case they do watch and I just don't know, like, you know, wherever you might be, I hope that things work out really well for you all, and that, you know, you come back someday, hopefully, because, you know, it was fun to chat and stuff, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame. It was so suddenly, too. I just woke up in the morning, and it was like the essentially like the goodbye message. And I was like, ah, there's no way this is the end. So that's unfortunate. I'm kind of bummed about that. Like, by all means, I don't think it should be that big of a deal. I don't know why I'm making it be a big of a deal, but I'm a little sad about it, yeah. So that's something that happened. I'm kind of worried, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm sure everything will turn out okay in some way or another. It's just unexpected. But yeah. I think that's about it. That's about the events that have unfolded. Everything else has been the same. You know, I've been walking my cats. Stop doing that. I've been walking my cats as per the usual. That's it. I don't know, there's not much else to say. Void opened commissions, so I'm excited for some of the ones he has coming up. And I've been drawing, like I said before. I'm gonna put some of that stuff out there. Whether I finish it or not, you're gonna get something. Because, like I said, I know I need to put things out there, because if I don't, I am hardly going to improve. But I get self-conscious and I'm too self-critical, and I shouldn't be like that. So I'm just telling everyone, hey, I said I was gonna post it, so if I don't post it, just like smack me through a message. And you know, you gotta push yourself. You gotta get out of your comfort zone a little bit. I'm aware that's something I have to do. I just don't like doing it, but I am willing to put in the effort to improve. And also because I think people would enjoy seeing it, and that's good enough of a reason, you know? But yeah, I am a little nervous, but I wanted to do a lot more. I wanted to, like, work on a new, like, stream loading screen. I didn't do that. But you know, maybe someday. Hi Kitty, are you feeling better now? Yeah, mostly. My teeth still hurt. They're probably still gonna hurt for a couple of weeks, and I'm not gonna have to do a root canal, but I am gonna have to get a couple wisdom teeth removed because they're actually, like, getting in the way. So that's not something I'm looking forward to, because I don't want to be healing from the pain and then be in more pain. So I hope it happens, like, real soon. Because if I'm already in pain and then I get in more pain, then that's a bit more bearable, in the sense that if I'm not in pain and then suddenly I'm in pain again, I'm going to want to do something that is not good. Probably, so, you know. It's better to be in a little bit more pain now than to be in no pain and then be in pain again. It's sad that you lose friends. It's sad drifting apart from longtime friends. It is, it is. He wasn't really long a time. But I'm still sad. I don't know. That's normal, right? People are sad about things like that. I don't know how to explain myself. I'm like a weird neat cat boy. But, you know, I feel those things too. Yeah. But, you know, I understand, like, the circumstances that led to that. I'm not, like, resentful or anything. It's just unfortunate, really. Is it common to need wisdom tooth removed? I hear about it, but I don't know many people that have done it. In my case, I'm gonna have to because, like, one of them is, like, at the very back of my mouth. I can barely reach it, which means that I can't brush it very well. So it's going to cause problems. And the other one, somehow, I mean metabolism, I guess. The other one is just horizontal. I don't know how I managed to get one of my wisdom teeth to grow horizontally. But it's like a bit of it, like the top of it is poking out, and the rest is all inside, and it's like laying down. And it's probably bad if I don't get it removed because it could end up pushing my other teeth. It's not doing that, but it could do that. The other two, though, they didn't even come out. I know I have them because I saw them in the x-ray, but they did not come out. So I'm not gonna mess with those. Every dentist that you go to is probably gonna tell you that if you have not removed your wisdom teeth, that you should, because they just have like a wisdom teeth removal fetish, or, you know, probably because they earn money for removing those. But I think Void has had all of them removed. Like, every single one. And my mom has not removed any of hers. They never caused her any problem. I don't know if they caused Void problems, or if he just removed them so that they wouldn't. I would not remove them if you don't have to. Like, I don't really see why you would want to go through that just for fun. It's not fun, it hurts. It's not really the removal that hurts, because, you know, you're under anesthesia and everything. It's the recovery. Because you have, like, a hole in your mouth that is obviously sensitive because it's exposed. And you also get, like, food pieces caught onto that. So that's annoying. Although, on the plus side, you do get to eat a lot of ice cream. It's a thing. I guess it's because it's cold. you end up eating a lot of ice cream to like recover. So if you like ice cream, maybe that's a good investment as an excuse to just eat a lot of ice cream. I would personally just buy ice cream without removing the wisdom teeth and just eat the ice cream with all the teeth. That sounds like a better thing for me. But you know, if you want an excuse, yeah. But no, it's not everyone that removes them. It's kind of like the appendix, unlike appendicitis. Some people remove it because it causes problems. Some people remove it so that it doesn't cause problems, and some people just never do anything with it because it never causes any problems. So yeah, it goes from person to person, I guess. I don't do something like that unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, I unfortunately will have to get the 2 of my wisdom teeth removed separately because it's one on the left side and one on the right, and I'm not going to remove them both at the same time because I will not be able to chew with like any side of my mouth, and then I will die of starvation. So, probably something I wanted to avoid, just generally speaking in my mind. It sounds bad, but you have a comfort dragon to cuddle with, so that's a plus. Also, happy Valentine's Day. Aww. I would probably enjoy some comfort dragon. That would be nice. Although I do also have to do other things today. It's not just the streaming and that's it. I want to draw. I have to cook. There's some stuff I have to clean. But you know, maybe I can still, you know, it is Valentine's after all. It's only fair if I take some time off. Sadly, probably not anything as steamy as, you know, ideally would happen. Words, yes, hello, I can speak. Yes, the appendix, aka the useless bit that can either do nothing for you or actively hurt you. I learned about the appendix, like, being able to kill you, like, very quickly. When I was already fairly old, I think when I was like 13 or so. That sounded terrifying to me. My appendix never did anything, thankfully, and I hope it never does, but the idea that you just have like this random bit of flesh that, like, it's a simple procedure if you have to get rid of it. It's well understood, it's low risk. So, you know, that's nice. The idea that you can die if you don't get it taken care of in under 24 hours or so is not nice. You know, that's scary, right? That's, you know, that's one of those things that it's like everyone tells you, like, oh, if you had appendicitis, you would know that you have appendicitis because it hurts a lot. And it's like, yeah, that's probably true, yeah, but like, what if I don't feel it somehow and then I die? I feel like that's extremely unlikely, but still. Ah! Oh my god, I'm doing terribly. Okay, well, I'm not completing this one either. Morpho's wisdom teeth, let me in, please. No, you are getting out. And then hopefully the adjacent teeth will also be a bit less sensitive. Hopefully. I also learned, this is like about... Oops. This is about one of the teeth that doesn't need to be removed, thankfully, but one of them is like directly connected to the nerve in my mouth. Like, I think there's supposed to be like a bone between them. That one does not have a bone, it's just like to the nerve. That one did not come out. And it's not ever going to. It's staying inside of the closet that I call my gums forever, I hope. But I mean, I feel like at this point in my life, if it hasn't come out, it's not going to. Oh, look, guys, it's definitely the Rio Knuckles, and that's why he's pink. He's celebrating Valentine's Day. That one too, specifically. It's on the nerve, and you know, I didn't think anything of it. Oh my god, the Knuckles is vomiting torpedoes. That well-known power that he has. I didn't think anything about it at first, but apparently, according to what like the dentist was saying, if I were to remove that one, it has to be a very carefully done procedure. Because if my nerve is damaged, I might not be able to move my lower jaw for upwards of a year. And I was like, oh! Thank goodness I don't have it to remove that one then, huh? That's not okay. You know? That's fucked up, dude. So that was, you know, that was one of those things that it's like, this is knowledge I could have lived without. Probably, I would have still led like a fulfilling life without knowing that. Because now I'm gonna feel like for a few weeks at least, every day I'm gonna be checking my tooth to see if it's even like the slightest chance of coming out. You're staying in there. I'm going to push you back in there. Cursed knowledge. It was terrifying. I like, thank God I don't have to remove that one. I don't want to. No, thank you. I don't care if like that. Look at this background, by the way. Holy shit. This game does not have the right that you look this melancholic. You know, if I had to remove that, like, I think I would just be in a panic, like, the days leading up to it. By all means, I think it would be fine. It's a good doctor, but still, like, Jesus Christ. The prospect is terrifying. Morpho really experiencing the horrors of dental hygiene. You should play mouthwashing, I guess. That's a different kind of... Oops. That's a different kind of horrors of dental hygiene. That's the kind that there's only really the teeth. Why am I jumping on there? I'm not supposed to jump on there. But yeah, terrifying, but informative, I suppose. I guess I would like to know it if I was doing a procedure that incurs such risks. Yeah. What the fuck? Excuse me? Well, yeah, generally speaking, I'm at least happy with the drawings. Fine, I get you showed the game overs. I did it on purpose. Oh, look at that. Aren't you glad you got to see that? It's a black screen. Oh, wow. But yeah, I'm happy about the drawings at least. And it's good that I've been kind of forced, I guess, but, you know, still being given, like, a bit of a break from some other outside circumstances. I would have preferred them be breaks that to still allow me to eat cookies. But, you know, slowly I'm being able to eat cookies again. God bless cookies. You know I like cookies. So yeah. That's been like the developments recently. I am not gonna, like I said, I'm probably not gonna be streaming super regularly still. But I can do streams again. like, you know, you will jump off that thing properly. Thank you. I can stream. I'm not gonna die of hunger on stream or something. It's not gonna hurt that you speak, so that's good. But yeah, unfortunate too, because the very serious plot of Cat Quest that you was getting, it's just getting really, really deep. And I really wanted to see where the breadcrumbs... hello? I really wanted to see where the breadcrumbs of... I'm gonna have an epiphany? I really wanted to see where the breadcrumbs of the storytelling would lead, and most importantly, I really wanted to check out the small hole and the cat hole and the small void, whatever the fuck other innuendo cave names they can have in that game. I just really wanted to see the I just really wanted to see. I'll be back to Cat Quest, of course, someday. Yeah. Do you mean only using mouthwash and never brushing them dry? I hope not. That's not good. You're not gonna be able to save your teeth with just mouthwash. My mother's dentist removed many of her teeth without good reason, so yeah, bad dentist. There's a lot of, like, that's what I'm learning, like, with this experience. There's a lot of shitty dentists out there, aren't there? Like, my god, I didn't really, and I guess that's like a privilege I never knew I had. I never really got to experience, like, bad dentists before, but then all of a sudden, like, bam, 2 of them, terrible. The other 2 were nice, but still. Just bad experiences all around. I hate this! This is the stage where the time counts down instead of counting up, because you actually are timed. I wonder where Eggman got this rocket from. I guess he just builds them, just, you know, on the side. You look away for a moment, oh, Eggman has a new rocket. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? Oh, is it up here? Okay, no. That's where I came from. Oh, where do I go? Oh no, I'm not there. Not there, absolutely not there. Is it just here? Did I come the wrong way? Oh, it's just here, oops. The famous egg rocket. I have an announcement to make. I was watching the Sonic 3 movie thinking to myself, if they gave Eggman the line, any line that comes even close to saying I have an announcement, I am going to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explode in the movie theater, and that's not gonna be good for everyone. So yeah. Not gonna be good for anyone and everyone. Either I'm going to clap multiple times during the movie, or I'm going to explode. But no, he did not. He did not say anything close to that, which I don't know if that makes me happy or sad. I think it's a little bit of both. Eggman is the Dr. Doofenshmirtz to Sonic Perry. I know who that is, although I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I used to watch that show like a long time ago because kids at school would talk about it. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? I thought, you know, like the people of that age, for some reason, I don't know why, MTV over here was really big around that time. And most of the people that I would see outside of school were talking about MTV. But then at school they were talking about like cartoon with like inventions and mad scientists, and I was like, why do you act like that? why do you talk about cartoon in here? But then when you're outside of here, you're like, no, I only watch adult video music clips on MTV. That was like before everyone had a smartphone, I guess. So I guess MTV had a bit more appeal. Nowadays you just use one of the like oh, I was about to be very angry that the game just tossed me in a pit. Nowadays you just like get your music from like one of the billions of interchangeable music subscription services that I think are all bad because none of them have like video game music, and no, I'm not going to download Nintendo music either. But yeah, those were some interesting times. I enjoyed this show though. I don't really have much to say about it. It was nice. As far as like cartoons on the Disney Channel were concerned, I think myself and probably everyone else's favorite is like Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is just nice. But yeah, that one was nice too. Though I only ever like watched Gravity Falls to completion like a few years back. That me and Void wanted to watch together. It was nice. They put a lot of emphasis on they put a lot of emphasis on Dipper and his like body hair in one episode, so that was interesting. You know, for better or for worse. It depends on who you ask, I guess. Very interesting. You're not really allowed to talk about... Oops. You're not really allowed to talk about that kind of stuff on more modern cartoons, are you? I feel like that used to be, like, such a common thing. Where, you know, people would talk about, like, puberty and its effects on cartoons a lot as, like, a joke. Because it's like, you know, haha, body odor and fur and the stuff. But then I just kind of stopped seeing that. Maybe it could have something to do with the fact that I stopped watching TV. That, now that I think about it, that might have played a role. But I don't know, I feel like that's not a kind of like a joke you see on TV nowadays. Maybe it is. Less like a somewhat modern cartoon show I watched was Gumball, and I still really like Gumball, and I miss it dearly. But besides that, like, that's the last like a really big like was on TV show I watch. I just don't watch a lot of TV. Usually I'm just watching like YouTube videos. Most of the time it's video game related. Sometimes I'm just you know, like what's shortwave radio stuff happening recently, just out of morbid curiosity and because they're creepy and that makes them cool. Occasionally I might watch like a cooking something because looking at food makes me happy, I guess. But recently I have stopped doing that because I can't eat a lot of them. But yeah, Gravity Falls was very good. Gravity Falls got very freaky as it was going on. Gumbo out of context is crazy. Gumbo even in context is crazy. That's what I like about it the most. It's such a mix and match of so many things, but it comes together so well. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This sucks. Look at the time, by the way. They knew what they were doing here. I am being timed. Help me. Save me. How do I save myself? Okay, I guess that works. If you don't do that instead, then it works. I hate that it's solid on the underside. Why is this platform solid on the underside? Oh my god. Ah! Fuck! I remember old Cartoon Network cartoons on TV. I mean, I feel like there was like a period of time where I really enjoyed them. There was a period where I think Cartoon Network shows were just a little too random for me. Then there was a period where they were great, and I really enjoyed them. They had like just the right amount of like proper storytelling with just enough randomness and nonsense without it being too overbearing. And then I stopped watching around the time. I think it was around the time like it was like Steven Universe that had just started to air. Because I was just not really watching TV as much anymore. Although I hear this show that, like, you know, I didn't watch it, like, myself. So I don't really have, like, any like, personal basis for saying this. But I hear Steven Universe got, like, really political. Which, you know, I'm not super into that. Like, it's fine if it's something people enjoy. I don't really. It's okay for me to not enjoy things. But I don't know. It could all be just, like, you know, not actually true. I know that there was, like, a belly button. And very frequently on the artistic websites I see not entirely savory as I would like artwork of, I think, his dad. So that's about all I really know. And that's just that. I'm not interested anymore. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, actually, that's okay. I think the last special stage of spring is around here. Ah. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Ah. Okay. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. People use political in the same sense as woke. It probably doesn't mean much. I mean, I guess that's fair. There is a whole lot of, I think, from either sides of the debate, there is a lot of a misuse of terminology, and then if you point that out, I feel like a lot of people call you like, what's the word? Pedantic. But it's kind of difficult to really understand what people's points are when they're not actually using the proper terms. Not that it matters to me, though. I just don't care. I just don't want that in my life. You know, politics, it's an important part of existence as human beings, I'm aware, but I don't want to be a part of it if I can avoid it. Plus, I feel like it just ends up driving people apart a lot of the time, and I don't really know much about the problem-solving side of things in the first place. I feel like a lot of things is like, this needs to be talked about, this other thing needs to be exposed. I don't really am affected by that. So I don't really care that much. And also, like, even if I was, I feel like there's a time and place. At least, like, for me, I feel like there's places where I would talk about that kind of stuff that would not be like when I'm playing Sonic. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I feel like those two things just don't mix that well. The optics are not that good. But, you know, just whatever. I just let people deal with that kind of stuff. Although I did actually, surprisingly, maybe, I did in fact work on politics. At some point, I did work on, like, what is it called in English? It's not mayor. It's like, it's not like for the city, it's more like for the state. I don't really know what that's called. I did work with someone that was running to be like state representative, so it's not like I have zero context in politics. I just don't really care about them that much. But that was an interesting period of my life where I really got to work close to someone like that and realize, wow, this is a whole lot of nothing. That's what it felt like, at least. It was a whole lot of, like, showing your face without actually doing anything. It felt like. Today I learned Morpho was a corrupt politician. I was not the politician, I worked with him. He was like a, you know, a family acquaintance. Oops. I was looking for a job. He needed like a secretary. I didn't learn a lot, but what I did learn I didn't like. I don't know. Although there is one thing that I found very impressive about that whole thing, the whole process, it impressed me, maybe because I was, you know, just getting into the age where I could actually like start working properly. It impressed me that it was so easy for him to get money. And I mean that in the sense of like, oh my god, and this is like actually a thing that happened. I think it's probably okay for me to talk about this. I don't think it's impressive to anyone. We were like at a different city than the one I'm in, because he had like a reunion, and we were like at the mall. We were at the food court and we were gonna get lunch. And the bro was just like, oh, okay, let's get something to eat. I'll treat you. And I was like, okay. And he just picks up his phone, calls someone, and he's like, okay, yo, I need like X amount by like today. And then all of a sudden, like, poof, in the bank account, money, like a significant amount of money. And he's like, do you need anything? I can give you some. And I'm like, no, thank you, I am fine, thank you. But that was, I don't know, that was weird. It was impressive, I guess, in a way. I mean, I guess it makes sense that he knows like people that can provide. It did feel a little bit weird though. Like, I'm not trying to virtue signal or anything. I'm not trying to say, oh my god, he was corrupt. I don't know where that money came from. I can't say that kind of stuff, but I hadn't really been on an experience where, like, you just make, like, a phone call and, whoa, look at that. $3,000 in the bank account, just like that. Whoa. It was like, dude, we're just gonna get lunch. Chill out. But that was... he was something, alright. Maybe I don't want to talk about that anymore. But yeah. Just in general, like, with the recent happenings and stuff, with my teeth and all that. Like, on one hand, I've been feeling kind of like that. That's, like, part of the reason I've been feeling kind of down. On one hand, I'm happy that, like, I have, like, a very understanding, like, family that, you know, they are very open and supportive about me, and, you know, I'm having to get, like, a bunch of dentist appointments and stuff, and they're all helping, and that's very nice. But also, like, it just makes you feel kind of, I don't know, at least for me, like, I'm supportive of them. And it's not like I don't appreciate their support. I'm not the type of person that is like, oh, I can't accept the help from other people. Like, I just feel bad or something. Like, that's not really who I am. I just kind of learned to accept that there's people that want to help me, and that's okay. And I'm appreciative of him. But it does obviously make me think about these, like, life situations, right? And it just makes me kind of disappointed in myself sometimes, because it's like, I really, really, really appreciate that they're able to help me as much as they are, both now and, like, at any moment of my life. But also, like, I really feel like sometimes I'm just kind of the one person that is causing more problems than anything, and I feel like what hurts the most is not really feeling like I'm causing problems. I feel like if people didn't want to help, they probably just would not. It's more so the fact that I don't feel personally accomplished in a lot of regards. And, like, you know, there's obviously reasons for that. It's not like I'm just sitting around for no good reason and not getting things done. There's reasons for why some things are the way they are, but when things happen and they kind of compound, it just makes you start thinking about the stuff that I usually avoid thinking about, and it just kind of bums me out that, like, I wish I could be a bit more. It's nothing, like, too bad, and it's something that I'm gonna go back to, like, feeling okay in, you know, just a few days or weeks, whenever I'm feeling better, but it's not something that's been on my mind 24/7. But, you know, sometimes you just, I don't know, you just feel like, how can I put this in, like, a very, coy way? How can I play coy with this? Sometimes you just be like, but what if, you know, I could just be, like, normal and have, like, a normal job and, you know, do normal things and stuff, you know? And, you know, it's just something, it's just a thing, it's just, like, intrusive thoughts. It's not something that really prevents me from, like, enjoying life. It's just one of the reasons I've been kind of absent is that, I guess, and since I've been absent mostly from the YouTube channel, I feel like that's, you know, fair to address on the YouTube channel, but yeah. It's just one of those things. I'm sure people feel like that all the time. But yeah. I don't know. It's none of those things that will go away once I'm feeling better, so don't worry too much about it. But it's not something that's been affecting me like currently right now, for example. It's more so something that has been on my mind, and I was like, maybe that is something that I could like, you know, address. And kinda not shocked anymore that Morpho repeats his mistakes over and over again. I didn't this time, I did it. See, I am not that skew issue, just mostly. It's hard to talk and play video games at the same time, okay? Do you have any idea how difficult it is to be a streamer? You know. I kid, but I do actually, like, when I started streaming, I'm a bit more used to it now, but when I started, it was like, I was genuinely kind of shocked how difficult it was to, like, play a game and to talk at the same time about, like, subjects and the stuff. I was like, oh, it's just speaking, it's just moving your mouth. It can't be that bad, but it does actually take away quite a bit of, like, your attention. At least it does for me. I don't know how other people deal with it. But that's been, like, my, at times depressing, at times funny, I hope, update video. I'm fine. And this is not an I'm fine of, you know, I'm fine, but not really. Like, actually, I'm fine. I just talked about some things that I thought would be interesting to talk about. But I'm not actually, like, doing bad or anything. My teeth are healing, and really that's the main part. I am physically well. I hope I don't have to take any more x-rays, though, because I am very, very sick and tired. But, you know, generally speaking, I'm okay. I'm working on art, which is fun. And it's just nice to do a stream. I wanted to do a stream for a long time now. So I'm just happy that I did a stream. Thank you for being here on the stream. I don't want these to be like a bummer when I do them, especially when it's like these update videos. Well, it's just that, you know, obviously, if things are happening that are preventing me from, you know, being able to stream more regularly, then they're probably not really all that positive, so I might as well get them all out of the way. But I hope it's not like just a bummer to watch, and it's still fun and funny, at least on parts. But at the very least, it's not like something I do too often, I think, so it's okay to have a few more, quote-unquote, slightly more serious streams where we impart the curse of the teeth knowledge. This is the final boss, by the way. Whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. I would have thought you were using your mouth. You were used to using your mouth while playing with joysticks. Oh my goodness gracious! I missed getting comments like that. Actually, the screen's moving and like barely does anything. This is like the most sane pixel filter. But didn't you hear me? You know, talking about my teeth before? My mouth has not seen a lot of views recently, chat, okay? Like, you don't need to shame me for something outside of my control, okay? I like that they just have, like, the Sonic 1 first boss, and then the Sonic 2 first boss. And then you would think that, like, oh, is the Sonic 3 first boss also gonna be here? No. It's just those two, and then whatever this is. Like, what is this? It's not an easy boss fight. It's honestly kind of difficult to predict when he's gonna be vulnerable and what attack he's gonna use. But This is like the least impressive Sonic robot or Eggman robot I think ever, right? It's like a fucking Beyblade with missiles. Miss dumb jokes, try to pronounce mellifluous, I think. Did I do good? I hope I did. I think I did pretty good. And you know what? Nobody can tell me different. I think I pronounced that perfectly. And if you don't think I did, you're just a hater. It's not an easy boss fight for you. Oh my god, I missed being bullied by chat. I kid, but like actually it's fun to have a fun. It's fun to trash talk. I think that's part of the fun. But see, I did it out of pure luck, skill. Out of pure skill, I did it. And now Amy commits you know, skydiving without a parachute, but her boyfriend has saved her. I wonder if they're gonna have like a lot of like romantic-ish scenes between like Amy and Sonic in the fourth movie. I know that's something they've toned down recently with Amy's character. I kind of like her as an eccentric, you know, girlfriend character, but I think she's okay nowadays too. But I wonder if we're gonna have like any hee hee ho ho Sonic Amy scenes in the movie. It's pronounced your mom. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Oh, but that was the game. See, it was pretty short. That was the game with one character. In this one, the emeralds you collect persist between characters. I think you have to beat with all 4 characters and with all 7 emeralds that you just need to collect once to get like the true final boss fight with Sonic only Sonic, because it's Sonic, and you know, God forbid we bring back the super characters from like Sonic. I guess Sonic Superstars brought back, you know, Tails and Knuckles and stuff also being able to go super, so I guess I can't complain. But yeah, we're not doing that today. Maybe some other day. It's a nice game. This is like the first like portable Sonic game to come out on a not Sonic Sega con. I don't think that's true actually. That might have been Pocket Adventure on the what is it called? On the Japanese console of name, I don't remember. But I feel like Sonic Advance is really like the game that people think of when they think of like the first handheld Sonic game in like a Nintendo console, because it was the first in a Nintendo console. Not counting bootlegs. It's a fun game. It does borrow very heavily from previous Sonic games, but not in a inherently negative way, like say Sonic 4 Episode 1. I think a lot of people dislike because of how heavily it borrows from previous Sonic games, and not in a good way. I played that one. I thought it was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It's just there. Maybe hey, go collect all the Chaos Emeralds. You don't get to tell me what you do, bald. Maybe if I was a bigger Sonic fan, Sonic 4 would have offended me more. I liked Episode 2 a lot, but that's not here or there. I heard from a little whisper that Morpho wants some head pets. Let me get the head pets for you before I end the stream then. It's been so long, I think it's only fair. But yeah, hopefully it's not a whole month before the next stream, you know? I can only hope it isn't. Oh, hello. I'm over there now. Why did I move? Move back, sir. Hello? I'm not supposed to have moved there. Go over here. There you go. Hey. I really need just like a shortcut for the headbats. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I do hope it wasn't too much of a bummer. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I hope not. But you know, whatever. I can pet the egg. Let's pet the egg. Look, chat. Petception. What the fuck is your name? Isuton. Isutan? What name is that? Let's give you a better name. There you go. Perfect. And now, Leo Jr., the dear child is going to, it says child right there. And now Leo Jr., the dear child, is going to starve because I'm not going to play this game again. Not this, or maybe I would. I thought you would name him Lemon. Lemon would have been cute. Lemon would have been a cute name. I guess Lemon would fit. Maybe next time I can name him Lemon. That's a bit narcissistic, not gonna lie. Well, I mean, I didn't say which Leo. It could be Leonardo the actor, his name, whatever. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. You know the one I'm talking about. It could have been Leongar from Kirby and the Forgotten Land also, even though his name is pronounced. Actually, no, it works. It does work. So it could have been him. You don't know that. You can't prove anything. But that's gonna be it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun talking to you again. And we can always hang out on the Discord. Leonardo the Goat. Is it not an actor? Is he like a writer? I forget. I don't know anything about movies. We can always hang out on the Discord if you like. I have a Twitter too. And I am alive. I'm not dying. Now everyone knows I just have like a little bit of like a, you know, a heart to teeth. And then a little bit of the getting bummed out because of hurt teeth. And then I start thinking too much because the brain is just that big, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have fulfilled both your fill of both me and Sonic and Amy, I guess, for the foreseeable future. And I'll see you guys in the next one, I hope. Bye-bye!